Good day. Here are the top stories of the Manila Times for Wednesday, January 12, 2022. Brought to you by Wilcon Depot, the country's leading home improvement and construction supplies retailer. Shop conveniently 24/7 with Wilcon Online Store. Just go to shop.wilcon.com.ph. The page 1 banner headline reads, Government Ready for Alert Level 4. The government is ready for the possible implementation of stringent measures under Alert Level 4 if the coronavirus situation in the country worsens, Malacanang said on Tuesday. Health workers buck revised COVID rules. A group of health workers opposed on Tuesday the recent directive of the Department of Health and the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases to shorten the isolation and quarantine periods from 7 to 10 days to a maximum of 5 days, calling it inhumane. Concepcion helps traders purchase molnupiravir. Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship Jose Maria Joey Concepcion III is working with suppliers of molnupiravir to help small businesses whose frontline workers have been infected with COVID-19 gain access to the antiviral drug. Meanwhile, in other news, policemen ignore robbery call to hunt Pokemon. 2 U.S. police officers who went off to hunt for Pokemon instead of responding to a robbery have been fired. Duterte says step up RT-PCR testing. Amid the surge in coronavirus infections, President Rodrigo Duterte has ordered the Department of Health to ramp up the testing capacity of facilities conducting reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction or RT-PCR testing. Robredo willing to unify with other bets. Vice President Maria Leonor Leni Robredo remains open to unification with presidential candidates who are not allied with the Duterte administration. Isko to hospitals. Admit only critical patients. Manila Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domogoso ordered the 6 city-run hospitals, including the facility in Rizal Park, Luneta, to admit only COVID-19 patients who were in severe or critical condition. In regional news, Go urges stern fire prevention measures. In the wake of numerous fire incidents, Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo reminded the public to be extra cautious follow fire preventive measures to ensure the safety of their families and respective communities. In world news, new lockdown affects 5 million Chinese. 5 million residents of a central Chinese city started home confinement on Tuesday in a new lockdown to curb the spread of the highly transmissible Omicron variant of the coronavirus, according to state media. U.S.-Russia security talks end without any deal. A new round of security talks between the United States and Russia concluded in Geneva on Monday evening without yielding any diplomatic breakthrough. In business, HSBC and Deutsche Bank see lower Philippine growth. HSBC and Deutsche Bank, 2 of the world's largest banks, forecast Philippine economic growth to fall short of the government's target this year, citing persistent threats from the COVID-19 pandemic. And in sports, stop inflaming Patafa Obiena Rao. Philippine Sports Commission Chairman William Butch Ramirez reiterated his plea for the stakeholders of Philippine sports and the public to stop adding fuel to the conflagration between Olympian pole vaulter Ernest John E.J. Obiena and the Philippine Athletics Track and Field Association, or PATAFA. Rigoberto Tiglao and Father Emilio Aquino are the featured columnists on the front page of the Times. Tiglao argues that the pandemic unravels the invention called democracy. Father Aquino presents the pastor's dilemma. In the Times editorial, officials and citizens are warned to act now to prevent a water crisis. Read all about it. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to our digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and keep up with the Times. With Eric John C. Kua, Paulo Di Mapi, and Christian Maganoy, this is the Fort Villaseran reporting. Happy New Year!